Alrighty folks, every year COD finds a way to add new weird elements to the game, and it's up to a freak show like myself to analyse and highlight these strange features, situations, etc. for you the viewers' entertainment. So please sit back, relax, leave a like, subscribe and raise an eyebrow as to why the civilians in the Santa Sena crossing map infill are now scrambling in fear when the players show up, like they were literally sitting in their vehicles a second ago, as if the hold up on this road was just a bit of bad traffic and not the fact that it's an active war zone. Honestly, think about it. Would you still be in your car listening to the radio for the latest traffic updates whilst just meters away there's a smouldering carcass of a bus with a crater in it? I'm not sure, but to be fair, with the entire state of this map, the civilians are probably the least weird design choice and the least of its worries. It's not the only map that doesn't quite make sense though. On Crown Raceway, there's an F1 race just casually going on in the background of a massive gunfight. Like, does Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen really want to win so bad that they just carry on driving with soldiers running across the track? I'd love to see this kill cam on Drive to Survive. That's taking it pretty seriously. In Modern Warfare 2, our operators all have this insane parkour ability that we can manoeuvre our way up and over obstacles with ease. We can do daredevil jumps and hangs, the kind of moves that if someone filmed this and put some catchy music behind it, we're talking heavy viral video on TikTok with the warning label warning this stunt was performed by a professional. However, when it comes to dealing with scary obstacles like this metal gate, our operators want nothing to do with it. We can't climb it, we can't bash through it, we can't do anything to get around this insurmountable obstruction. What gives? On the other hand, out of bounds areas are nothing new to COD games. However, some of them in MW2 are ridiculous, like why can't my operator run for a flank here? Do we not have clearance or the jurisdiction to fight past this red line on the map? Dead Silence has somehow managed to become even weirder. I mean, in previous games I just assumed our operator quickly swapped out their boots for a pair of fluffy slippers, but when popping Dead Silence this time, they whip out some mad contraption which actually makes noise. I am not kidding, you may not hear anything in first person, but this is what the enemy hears when you activate it. Because what you want to do before you're about to be silent is to yell really loudly, "Okay, that's me about to be silent now." Speaking of field upgrades, the trophy system continues to impress with its weirdness. This goofy spinning ornament can stop all sorts of projectiles, including a full-on cruise missile with ease. Like it's nothing, like the trophy system doesn't get one-shotted by a shotgun. For something so fragile, it certainly packs a punch. The sturdiest thing in Modern Warfare 2 though is our operators, because as you'll see in this game, they can Dolphin dive straight out of two-storey buildings without even a scratch. Not even a red flash on the screen to suggest that okay, maybe that did hurt us a little but we're okay. Nope, nothing, which is absolutely mad. Surely you're talking at the very least, even in video game terms, a few broken ribs. Obviously if I'm trying that in real life, I'm going to the big pre-game lobby in the sky, and oh, speaking of sky, I'm not sure what the height is in this game that grants death from fall damage, but I can confirm if you dolphin dive out a helicopter in the sky, yes you will die when you hit the ground. However, if you dolphin dive from the same height into water, you are a-okay for some reason. Now what I was always told, after a certain height, after a certain velocity, falling into water might as well be falling into concrete, so I don't know what's happening here. Again, we don't even take a hit to our health. Are our operators just really that solid? Just quickly, if you're new here and enjoying this video, please hit the subscribe button and join the notification squad to be notified of more Modern Warfare 2 videos in the future. There's nothing weird about that. I am sad to report the lack of chickens in the maps of this year's game. I have scoured them and I can find no trace of them, so the only logical conclusion from this is that these chickens are invisible chicken. Oh, but there's fish. Fish that appear to be bulletproof, or at least have some kind of bulletproof scales. And furthermore, if you hang around them too long, your operator will die to the sound of a single gunshot. So the only logical conclusion from this is that these fish are assassin fish. Now the concept of a shock stick as well, something we'll just have to accept, alright? The concept of our operator getting electrocuted by it, making their muscles contort so they hold down the trigger of the gun, dumping a full magazine out, fair enough. But when we have something like a deagle in our hands and get shocked, our operator somehow has the capacity to repeatedly pull the trigger whilst being shocked, and I'm like, okay, cool, but what about if we get shocked whilst holding an RPG? Surely they'll pull the trigger on that and launch it? Sadly, No, I guess they're electrocuted, but not that electrocuted. And lastly, a new bit of lethal equipment we have this year. The drill charge has some weird characteristics, mainly the fact that we can throw it across the map. It'll stick to a surface, drill through it and explode onto the other side. Like, surely to perform that kind of task, this thing has to have some weight to it. Our operators are either Olympic shot putters or these things are as light as a feather. I don't know, and I also don't know how it's sticking to a surface so easy. All it has is these screws. Like, you'd have to be the Hulk to throw that at a brick wall and make it stick. But anyways, that's enough for this video. Please leave a like and comment your weird observations in Modern Warfare 2 in the comments below. Goodbye.